this is crazy hard. I mean, look at this. I mean, wow. You had to do a lot, and you did.
I use Micropoly for all of these smaller pieces. Allows me to change the base geometry without dynamic.
Anything special with the UVs? Are you using UDIMs or anything, or no?
That
Dang. Now we see how you get some patterns on the neck.
This was the first shot.
So, I mean, it looks more like a CG, kind of like toy. Look at the difference, and so much more cinematic and like color and value of the lights. It's really cool to see. Hello and welcome to Pixel Peeps, the show where we take a deeper dive and closer look at some of today's best digital artwork along with the artists that create them. Today, I'm speaking with Anna Smirnova, and we're going to take a deeper dive in her project called Samurai. Anna is a talented character artist who's been working for several years in the industry. She's currently a senior 3D character artist at Sportspired Games. Anna was also one of my students in my online course at characterclass.com. So this is the first time that I'm having a guest on that was also a student, and we're going to be actually taking a deeper look at the project that she did during the course. I thought then, and I think now, it's an incredible project. So please enjoy, and let's learn some stuff from Anna Smirnova. Today, we're talking about Samurai. So, like I was just telling you, I think, it's an epic project. I told you when you completed it too, I saw it inside the class, but excited to get into the details here and share some of the process. Really like this one too with the cinematics and stuff. So anyways, just super clean, holds up to extreme scrutiny. I think it's an awesome project that's rendered in Unreal Engine. So yeah, in general, just an inspiring one. So excited to get into the details. Yeah. So anyways, congrats. Some of the basic questions I like to get out of the way. So maybe first is like, why did you decide to choose this project? What made you choose to do this one?
So I made this project on your class, like you said, and when I choosing the concept, I following your recommendation from the lessons. It's funny because one of the first QA sessions you said to choose another one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because concept is kind of have a lot of blind spots, and the design it's not completed. I choose this girl in armor because I love the concept. It's really great, and I love the details of.
Is the concept here? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. As soon as I see this, now I remember why I told you. I mean, this is crazy hard. I mean, look at this. I mean, wow. You had to do a lot. So, and you did. Good job. But yeah, you had to fill in a lot of blanks there.
Yeah, and I love the colors of the concept and idea. Girl with a mask, she kind of mystery girl. I wanted to create something with small repetitive parts and a lot of details, so this concept kind of works. I wanted to learn from you, so that's why I get the class, and I wanted to improve my presentation skills and the texturing and in general.
Yeah, I mean, the details are sick. I mean, just so great. Mission accomplished. How long did it take? Did you do it within the 8 weeks, or did it take... I think you did.
Yeah, I did it over the class time. It was 8 or 10 weeks to polish. I created this work on the class, but I work in after my full-time job. I don't know in hours I can say, but it was like I spent from 2 hours to 12 hours a day.
Wow. I hope the weekends were the 12 hours. That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot crammed in. Like I tell people, it's always more than you think. And then, yeah, like you have a lot to model here. There's a lot going on. And so you did say the kind of software that you used here looks like quite a bit different things. Marvelous Designer used.
I use Marvelous Designer. Yes, I use ZBrush for high poly and Blockout, Maya to low poly. Also, Marvel's Designer, I created the sleeves of the jacket. Yeah. Fiber Shop I use for the hair texture. Yes. And Unreal Engine for presentation, Substance for texturing, and also I use XGen for making her lashes and
Oh, the
brows.
lashes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Epic. And the dragon, you just did the whole dragon in ZBrush?
Yes, yes. The dragon was the most hardest part, I think.
Oh, wow. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's like obviously very different than a character. It's like kind of an advanced prop. And it's interesting how that happens sometimes. Hardest part, it's like not really a focal point, but it's there. And if someone looks up there, that's what's so cool. It's like you're like, oh, dang, like it holds up. You can see all the TLC that goes into that. I love the ornamentation here too on the visor.
The dragon was, it's close to the face, and the face interesting point of view, so it should be good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, so that's actually one of my questions I like to ask is what was the hardest part? You see, they think the dragon, not the face or the hair, must have been a challenge.
No, the dragon and her ornament on the helmet also. I spent more time on the sculpting on it. When I texturing, the hardest part was ropes, yellow ropes.
Oh, wow.
On
her wrists? On her
arms,
all over. These.
No. Which one?
Right here.
Close, yes, to the face.
Okay.
I just spend more time on these ropes maybe than on the face.
I kind of remember you asking about it, how to get the weave looking right. You can kind of see it kind of, I guess, moving with the UVs. But yeah, you don't really, maybe you intentionally didn't do a big close-up that has them, right? But they look fine. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Yeah, here's kind of a close-up, yeah.
It might be shoot better, but I can't do it because I have limit of time, and I trying to spend more time on lighting and the texturing of the of your.
Yeah, I mean, I got some more questions about stuff, but maybe we can just go in and see some files while you chat about it. It'd be cool to see like the high poly, maybe if you have like how it started and how it finished. That'd be really cool to see.
I have high poly detail file, and also have a lot of screenshots with VIP versions.
Awesome, dude. Let's see it. I love seeing the final ZBrush files, and yeah, any work in progress. I love all those like that didn't make the cut and everything. Is this decimated or something? Do you not have subdivisions on like the sleeves and stuff?
Yes, I have subdivisions, and some parts I decimate for sharing, and nice. I said that I use dynamic subdivision for these parts, so it's preview. Actually make the scene lighter than it is. I can share the screen the first.
Yeah. Let's see reference. Heck yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, so this also has all your work in progress images. Cool.
Yeah. This is a Blockout stage.
That's
it starts
good.
from here.
That's really good. You already have the head cooking and everything too.
The head, it's just base mesh with small tweaks. It's I didn't work on it on the Blockout stage.
That's good. Good tweaks. Yeah.
On the Blockout, I trying to separate the mesh with the colors and the materials, and for this work, I trying to make Blockout as detailed as I can. Because I have to design a lot of things by myself, and I trying to see how it will be looks on the final version. The first steps, she looks more rounded, like these shapes and this, and I trying to make it stronger, like here. Yeah. For the design, I used reference of the real armor of samurai armor, and I trying to find more pictures I can. So I watched YouTube video how people made this armor, like this one. I trying to figure out what's this quartz, how it match to the metal parts. And also I watched YouTube video with from museum.
Oh, okay, good.
And take screenshots like this. Yeah. So I can say that the hardest part was to create the design itself.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I have samurai armor reference, but I should think about the shapes, silhouettes, and how to make it works together. This is a work progress screenshots.
That blockout, it looks, you might think, oh, it's so far from being done, but like it's a good blockout because it has all of the things accounted for, like those weave, the shoulder pads are pretty complex. It feels like there's a lot of modeling going on, which is a good strong blockout, but it feels like it was probably quite a bit of work to get here, no? Like how much time does it take you to do that?
Um,
It's like a lot of modeling.
I think I spent 5 days for 2 or 4 hours. Um, but I tried to find how I should create these small pieces
Mm-hmm.
as quickly as I can.
Okay.
So I spent time on it. And these details,
Mm-hmm.
like these yellow cords, I sculpted
Yeah,
with
good.
clay build-up just to
Cool.
see how it looks. And also this ornament, I use also clay build-up and paint to make these
Yeah.
details.
Cool, perfect. That way you get a sense of the character as quickly as possible, and you can change shapes, like you're cueing in on the shapes of the armor and trying to strengthen it before you get into the final modeling.
Yeah, and also I trying to keep it as low as possible and use a lot of dynamic subdivision, especially for the small pieces.
Yeah, so in the end, all the little pieces of rope are dynamic.
Yes, yes. Here it's just clay build
Yeah.
up,
Hmm.
but the final version it's dynamic subdiv, and
Yeah, I want to see this closer. Okay, cool.
yeah, I can tell how I made it.
Yeah, cool.
So I have a few types of these cords,
Yeah.
like the smaller, longer, this one, some parts with this
Ooh.
curved shape. It's just to
Yeah.
close this
Yeah, yeah.
hole. Yeah,
Good.
and I made it by myself. It placed it here. I
Oh, you
can,
made little brushes. Okay, great.
yeah. Oh, this is a low poly, but it
Ooh.
looks like this one. So I use Micropoly for all of these smaller pieces.
Oh, Micropoly. Okay.
Yes, when I started, I tried to find the way how I should make it quicker and lighter. So Micropoly, it's only preview, so it doesn't make my scene heavy, and it allows me to changes the base geometry. So without dynamic, it looks like only polygons.
Oh, wow.
And for the armor also, for all of these parts, it looks like
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't
plain.
use Micropoly. So yeah, it's they're like stand-ins, but you can move them around.
Yeah, it's powerful tool because I made with this high poly and also made with this low poly parts.
Oh, really
Yeah,
good. Okay. Oh, so you can, yeah, okay, so you can make, like what you just showed us almost was like a low
yeah.
poly. What you showed us.
I want to say that I made this high poly version.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't apply it in for bake. I just bake the one piece. I easily can change the high poly piece on low poly version. Like you can see, this is high poly,
Yeah.
and I can change on low poly and
Wow.
apply it and use it like low poly. So it helps me to make changes
Yeah.
and faster.
Yeah.
So
Really good for repeating elements, it looks like.
yeah, it's really great, but sometimes UV might be broken.
Sure.
But it's easily to fix in Maya with transfer attributes.
Yeah. Yeah, super clean. And it's good to see how you're faking it. A lot of times newer
Yes,
people will actually try and like weave everything and drive themselves crazy, but doing it just with the pieces to make it look like that's how you want to do it for sure.
I use it for not only for the armor, but the other smaller parts like this button. It's also dynamic. It takes
Whoa. Wow,
a
you're
few
using it a lot,
polygons.
yeah.
Yes, and it's easily way to make low poly for these smaller parts. I just
Yeah.
can replace it on the low poly, and
Yeah,
it's
cool.
already ready. Yes. So when I work on something like this armor, I tried to start from the simple shapes, and then I applied dynamic subdivision. I divided it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the dragons? How'd you get the dragon art? Did you make that, or did you get it somewhere?
This dragon I find alpha on
Okay.
Pinterest with the dragon.
Oh wow.
Actually, yes, it's really great alpha. And
Yeah.
the first I thought maybe I just get this coin like this one.
Mm-hmm.
As on the VIP version, it placed only coin. I made this dragon when I start texturing.
Oh, okay.
It's just I experimented a lot actually with this part and the pattern of the clothes also, but it's on texturing.
Yeah, the cloth looks really good too, by the way. I don't know if you want to jump there already, but if you're going to say something, I don't mean to interrupt you, but just admiring your sleeves. They look awesome.
Sleeves I made for it was very quickly actually. I use for this Marvelous designer. I can show it also.
Yeah, show. So are you comfortable with Marvelous? How much have you used it?
Not too much, but I can make the simple garments and to make folds with the pins and change fabric presets. It's part also experimented, but these sleeves I made very quickly. I use pins a lot.
Yeah.
To get the right shapes. I wanted to make the sleeves bigger because her armor is kind of big shapes, and I have to balance this with the clothes. So for the for this I use preset fabric wood wool.
Yeah.
For me, it's this presets easily control and draw folds. So
you say draw fold?
when I saw it, I just
Oh, you liked them?
Yeah, that how I made it.
Now, is this? It could just be a different version, but like, unless I'm mistaken, this doesn't look exactly like what I see in ZBrush now.
Because I changed it in ZBrush also. I tweaked the shapes and I changed it. I flip it because because I like this these sleeves on these hands and also I use it and for the right hands, but made a few tweaks.
Yeah, that part right there that you moused over looks nice. That kind of bicep on the screen right area. Like, is that what it looks like in Marvelous too, or did you end up doing a lot of sculpting too to finesse it?
Yes, I use the sculpting also. I applied alphas and applied texture with memory folds.
Yeah, it's great. It's great job.
Yeah, and I tweaked geometry, like I said, to create these shapes.
Nice. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, and also when I work on Marvelous Designer, I try to keep the Blockout also here.
Oh, for reference?
For reference, yes.
Nice.
And to get these folds on her arm from these ropes, I also applied it here and freeze it just to make fabric.
Okay.
With the folds.
So it's interacting with it, right?
Yes, I have some intersection in ZBrush, but I with Move fixed it.
Sure. But great. Okay, so you have those things in there for the simulation, so that it's tight right there. It's interactive.
Yeah.
Cool.
I use it also. Sometimes I use it like a mesh, but as I remember, I also add in Marvelous Designer ropes like a garment.
Okay. Fabric.
Like fabric,
a new pattern, and then make that tight, kind of stuff.
Yes,
to it.
This is a vegetal garment.
Yeah.
The other part of the clothes, like this body clothes and belt, I sculpted in ZBrush with standard brush and clay build-up also. This is a belt. First I start with Sculptus Pro, but then I measured it and project details.
Yeah, very cool. What about the face? How did you end up detailing it, or any? Was it pretty straightforward making it, or did you have any surprises there?
Surprises.
Yeah, harder than you thought, easier than you thought, because you had to make it up. And I also love the style that I think it ended up with. I think it ended up being something unique and not too much of one thing, and it's not super realistic, if you know what I mean. Like her eyes are a little bit more, exaggerated. So anyways, I just think it came out nice, and it'd be cool to hear your process and see the detailing.
Can I share it, or I?
Yeah.
So for the head, I started working on the head when I already have texture in Substance Painter for the other parts.
Interesting.
Yes, first I tried to make her similar like on the concept in ZBrush, but I always keep in mind that in ZBrush it's not the final version. You can see the real look of the face, especially only in engine.
Yeah.
So I start from here. I use a lot of reference for it. First, I try to find something, the real person, Asian girl, and also I find the good reference from the character
from
to the
like
character.
CG girls and stuff too.
Yes. So on the concept, she looks like she has a baby face.
Yeah.
Because big lips, big eyes, a small nose. I try to make her in realism, and I have to balance between anime style and realism. So I can say that I use this reference a lot, and I was inspired by this one.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
And
you can see a little bit of the DNA in both of those in yours. That's cool.
Yeah, she looks so natural, and I wanted to achieve this effect. So I can whip version
cool.
of face. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Full screen. Let's see.
it is the first iteration.
Oh yeah. And this is path tracing in Unreal.
Yes. I tried to see how it looks.
Yeah. This doesn't look too bad, by the way, for first version. That's not too bad. I'd be optimistic. I'd be like, all right, yeah, this is gonna be good. It's not like, oh shit.
Yeah, she looks like a human,
Yeah.
like a girl, but it doesn't look like on the concept. I wanted to be close to the concept also, and I wanted to make her pretty.
Yeah.
So this is the first version, and I work between ZBrush and Engine to see changes, and I tried to make the quick tweaks and send it to Unreal to see. This is the second one, so this is small tweaks. The third.
And what are you doing for the color? Is that just hand painted?
I want to say that I have 6 iterations to get this one, but actually I spent maybe 8 hours on the face.
Yeah.
So for the color, I started from base mesh, but then I transferred head VFace head.
VFace, okay.
Yes, and also I use texturing.
XYZ.
Yes. I can open. When I created the first iteration of the head, I made the quick texture from VFace, and maybe I changed the lips, color of the lips, and add and this eyeline. But the final texturing I was doing when I have the final version of the face.
Okay.
This one.
Okay.
She looks like Anna Taylor-Joy
here. Because the eyes are far apart and they're smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, this almost the final version, I just tweak her eyes closer to the nose. Yeah, and I was afraid that I create 60-year-old baby in armor. So I tried to make her more
feminine.
Feminine, yes.
Nice. She reminds me of somebody also. I just don't know who, but maybe it just feels like a person, but that's a good thing.
So I used a lot of reference for it, and also the concept, the main idea of your face.
Yeah.
In ZBrush, I kept all changes in layers, and
that way you could go back if you need to. And there's the eyes moving. Yep.
Here I applied the texture detail. It's VFace. And this is the final tweak for her face. Yeah. And I use this mesh with like a reference to see the right shapes.
Cool.
For making her more like a woman, I tried to enhance her cheekbone,
Yeah.
because woman's face already has a lot of common shapes with a child's, and I have to I have to think how to make her more young woman.
Yeah, but like not too young. You're trying to
Yeah.
make her a little bit older, but also still stylized and attractive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fine line, and yeah, it's cool to see you working it out. Yeah, I think just a little bit more of the stuff that you did helped.
Okay, back to the high poly. Also, I create the blockout of her hair
Yeah, smart. Good.
with
I used
the
that to make the guides, or later used it to do the hair card mesh, and you followed it. You brought this into Maya or something.
Yes, I created this one and edited like a blockout reference for the making hair cards. I can switch to the hair cards also. So
Oh,
I
did you
have,
use GS Curves tool or no? No.
yes.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
I made the texture in Photoshop.
Yep.
It's a simple texture. It looks like this one, and also I
Okay.
can super simple. And then I used GC Curve tool for placing cards. This is a really great instrument because you can control the curves and switch UVs and
Yeah.
make changes.
Very cool to use because it's just so much made for this job that it
Yeah.
really helps the process. And yeah, it's cool to see. I think just take note for people about card hair, because obviously it's a challenge and it's time consuming, and I think it's intimidating for people. And oftentimes when people are talking to me, obviously just do your best, get in there and try stuff, and through experience you're going to get the gist. But I think yours really illustrates, because to me, hair cards is the culmination of all the stuff. It's not like super great textures makes a great, hair card mesh. It's everything together. And, the fact that you can show the hair card texture and it doesn't look like mind blowing, it looks very achievable. Like, oh, this is just clean hair texture. And you see how much care goes into the placement. This is where the naturalism comes across, is the taking the time to layer these hair clumps, making sure they're different and they're overlapping and there's like personality in them, and yeah, just this shows like how important the actual curation of the mesh, because I would say this is a relatively simple hair card project, but it comes out great. It does exactly what it needs to do, and it doesn't look low quality at all. It looks very high quality, and you can see the parts that it's made out of.
Yeah, but my hairstyle wasn't difficult.
No.
I have to create a smaller part for around her face.
Yeah, you don't have to do the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why, because I choose this concept also.
Yeah.
I don't want to make a hairstyle because it takes times.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot. So I use this is standard practice. I use the full density texture card like a base, and then apply that like mid texture cards and like flowers for to create your more natural.
My favorite part, the tiny one.
Yeah, because on this stage you can see how it looks. It looks more pretty than the other stage. And also I create her eyelashes and brows with Xgen.
Yeah, so you're actually rendering those as curves in the engine, grooms.
Yes, I made it with Xgen because it's too easy make with Xgen eyelashes. And it's very quickly, like you spend 15 minutes and it's ready for the picture.
And it looks awesome too.
Yeah, and there is also my low poly.
Yeah, what was the final poly count?
Too much?
Never too much. Is it under 5?
Like 8,000 trees.
800,000 probably.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's like Hellblade. I mean, those ropes look crazy, dude. I mean, those ropes, it's those ropes getting you. Look at the wireframe's just dense. Look at it, just turns into blue.
If you're
The
talking
ropes right
about
there.
this one,
No, they're by her armpits, yeah.
I also created with XGen, but I
And then converted to strips.
Yes, I converted it to polygons and
Mhm.
applied simple texture with fabric
Mhm.
for it. And also this one, it's also
Oh wow.
XGen.
Okay, yeah. This will get you.
I don't want to make her low poly too much.
Yeah.
I tried to create the awesome picture and
And you did. I know. This is exactly what to do. And you can, and it's still real time, you know. It's like, it's kind of, sometimes people call it mid poly, but also, you know, some games are gonna look like this, you know, in the not too distant future. It lasts a long time in your portfolio. It looks awesome, like you say, and you can always reduce, you know, you can always go down, but it's just, you make something awesome, and it's still real time. You can move the camera around, and why make it look bad for no good reason? Yeah, I like it.
For the low poly, I also use files from ZBrush. I get the first subdiff from ZBrush, yes. Because when I working on low poly, I also trying to have a good topology to reuse it for low poly.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see. Well, maybe anything special with the UVs. Are you using UDIMs or anything, or no? How many materials is it?
Yes,
Like
I use UDIMs.
Oh wow.
It was a lot. I was worried about that.
Dang. Now we see how you get some patterns on the neck. Now let's see. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, maybe it's too much.
Are these all 4K?
Yes.
Okay, it's.
No, maybe.
I mean, is there such
swaps,
thing
it
as
was
too much? I don't know, but it is a lot.
It's a lot.
1, 2,
I
3,
want
4,
to
5,
create
6, 12. 12 4K units. Yeah.
maybe more because here it plays.
Yeah, the face, the hands,
eyes.
yeah.
A lot of stuff. I want to make the high resolution. So I.
Well, you did.
That's why it's too much. I can switch to the substance.
Yeah, I
painting.
want to see substance. Were you able to bake it all in one go, or was it crashing and you had to do separate?
Of course, I have crashed. Yes, I have crashed. But
Of course, I have crashed.
but I was surprised because substance. I usually didn't bake in substance. Don't bake in substance. But
You're
this
a marmoset. Are you a marmoset person?
because I started from this. And on work also I use marmoset. But I was surprised because substance really bake it, but I have a lot of polygons here, and it.
Yeah, and the UDIMs is fast, right? I mean, it's actually, I love doing it now because I haven't even done 12 4K UDIMs before, and you're displaying it at 4K too. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you must have just a normal-ish machine, right? Like a 4090 or something.
No, it's 46.
Okay.
Cool. But when I working on this project, I was working on my laptop.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It still worked fine.
When I created this project, my laptop works fine, but now I can't open.
At the end, you can't open it now. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I don't know why.
That's probably a memory thing. It could be a graphics card thing, but you know when when you're going for a long time and then you open it later too, and you like turn off a layer, and then you have to wait for the whole thing to load for it to like actually turn off and turn on. I think that's a memory thing because I reach that limit too sometimes, just with the amount of layers. But anyways, the fact that 12 4K UDIMs in one layer stack and you can just paint across them, it is great. It is, it is cool.
For the optimization, actually, I hide some UDIMs.
And you can feel that it's faster?
Yes, it helps. And I change resolution. I just make it lower. For example, when I working on the face, I change other parts on 1K.
And so you can also isolate a UDIM tile, right? Like
yes.
you can click one and then hit the one, so you're just working on it. It helps too, yeah. So it is lots of benefits if you're able to use UDIMs. And I think especially for personal projects, it's hard to not do that because it's easier, and higher quality.
Yeah, that's why I choose UDIM. So this is the texture. I can start from the face, I think.
Yeah, sure. Maybe the face, and then I had some questions about the patterns and stuff. But yeah, let's see how you set up the face.
So I start from the base color from VFace texture.
Speaking of, there we go. See, you turn off layers and you look, it's loading. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, yeah. So I start from here, and then I applied some. I changed the color, made it lighter, and remove this blue spots here.
Yeah. You mind showing it just the base color channel?
Yeah. So. Here with the lips, I changed color of lips following the concept. She has also reddish.
Oh yeah, and she has the blush that you add later.
Yes, lashes would be more. As you can see, I too much red make it the first time. So this is a makeup.
Okay.
I applied with a folder.
Oh so, wow.
Yeah, there is too much blush.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the main point of your face. I applied the nose and the cheeks and the eyes also, like in real life, girls do.
Yeah, I mean, I was just thinking that. I was like, maybe you've got some insider knowledge, like if you do makeup on yourself or anything like that, you probably know like where to put it and how much and stuff like that.
For the project, it's not so special. I just applied more blushes on the cheeks and the nose, and a little on her eyes.
I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done the eyes. I don't even think I would have done the nose. That's how dumb. I just would have put it on her cheeks, I guess.
And sometimes girls clean this face and make it more lighter, but I
was thinking, did you just want to maybe keep some of the age, some of the details, so you didn't cover it up?
Yes, because she without these blue spots, she looks like a doll, not like a real person.
Yeah.
And I edited makeup here.
Yeah.
For this, I use some simple tutorials and
nice.
Also texture. I saw how it looks on the different models.
Nice. Whoa,
it's
cool.
Easy to find on the Pinterest, so I think everyone can make it.
I mean, and that's just something to note. Maybe we talked with other character artists too. When you're doing a character with makeup, there's a huge world of makeup tutorials out there because of actual people doing makeup. So yeah, you can find some really detailed like videos and explanations on how to you can literally find a tutorial on how to do a certain kind of cat eye or whatever, right? And you can follow it in a way in your texture.
That's what I do. And also sometimes I use this guide to break up the face, but here maybe I have, maybe don't, so I increase blue parts here. And the eyeline, so this is it.
Nice and clean.
Base color.
Cool.
And also I increase the roughness on her. No, but you can see here is a darker.
Oh, okay, yeah, because of the blush.
Yes.
So you have it be more matte, or no, you have it be more shiny actually.
I want to make it more shiny.
Okay, cool.
So this is a face, and
yeah, very nice.
Here's some cavity and the shadow, extra shadow on the nose.
Okay, good.
And more blush. And shiny. Sometimes I use filter with unsaturation
to check your values.
Yes, but actually, I also use it when I get picture from Unreal to check the lights and the shadows.
Oh, really? That's interesting. So you save out your textures black and white and set up lighting?
No. When I work in Unreal, I get the picture from here, and in Photoshop I also unsaturate to see the volumes, and maybe there are some spots when I have to add more shadow or maybe highlights. And also I use it for the texturing, this filter. So
I wanted to ask about some of the tiling patterns. You have one a white one on the helmet. You have like next to the face. You have the neck, 2 neck ones. You have the like kind of kimono, whatever. So are you finding all of these tiling patterns? Are you finding them online somewhere? Are you making any of them?
First, I create metal base layer material, and applied it on all of parts of her armor with instance across. It's here. It allows to apply the materials on between UDIMs, and then I working on the other parts separately. Because sometimes I want to have more control and paint my mask by the hand, so that's why I didn't use one material on the whole metal parts, for example. I opened base color because I want to show you color. So I start from the dragon. I want to say that I use a lot of reference for the texturing, starting from the reference with armor, and also use props, 2D models of props. And at that time, on our station was Art Blast with artworks from Wukong.
Oh yeah,
and
so good.
One artist shares his base color map, like this one. And when I saw it, I thought it's really, really awesome. And I want to make something like that, but not too damaged. So I blended a lot of color spots, and I tried to use contrast also.
Yeah.
And I tried to break up these armor parts with value. So this is more darker than this one. And also for this small armor pieces also use different colors. It wasn't some of this have the same texture, the same UV.
Yeah, some are stacked.
Yes. And in the end I applied sharper filter.
Okay, yeah.
And sometimes I use also some filters to quick to change the contrast of the color. Also, like here.
It doesn't look like it's on right now though. Oh, you turned it off.
I turned it off, this one.
I see. There you go. So now we can see what that did.
This without sharper.
This is the contrast now, right?
Yes. This without sharper. So it works like magic button.
Yeah. Now what about the patterns? There's so many different patterns on the clothing.
Yeah, for the clothes, I experimented a lot with the patterns because on the concept it's like color, and that's all. This picture from I want to show you some of the first iteration. It was like that one, and I thought create.
Okay, it's pretty subtle to start with. Yep.
This pattern of your clothes, not too visible how I made it the final version, like this one. So it looks like this, and I don't know how I should create her belt. So I start from here. It was a blue also, but in the end I applied the reddish. For the pattern I use this texture.
Ooh.
This one, actually. So it for the clothes.
You just found that?
Yes, I found it in Pinterest, but I tried with the different patterns also. I think
it looks like you outlined it or something too.
Yes, I maybe.
That came out great. Did you use a mask outline for that, or an anchor or anything?
I use anchors and
Nice.
And the mask. I applied this like a mask.
That's great. Yeah.
Yes, and work with echo points.
Just noticing the chainmail again too. That's awesome.
Yeah, I baked it on the plane. It's just a normal.
So you had it in the high poly and then you baked it?
Yes.
Then you used the color, like a color ID to pull the alpha?
Yes, maybe I have it here. Yes,
Yep.
This is it. For the chainmail, I baked it, but these smaller parts I want to make it separate, like in real life, because there is a
higher quality.
yes, and this one I want to show you. It's plain.
Yeah.
Some of the parts I bake it on the plane because it doesn't have the special shape like this one.
Yeah.
And for the pattern of the belt and this shirt, I use this picture also from Pinterest.
Yeah.
I use it like a mask. I don't know, there's too much. Yeah, this is a mask with yellow color, metal, and roughness. And for these flowers, I use concept.
Oh, cool! You pulled it from the original. Nice, fun. It's got some actual piece of the original concept.
Yeah.
Love that.
I try to blend colors a lot, even if it doesn't see on the final picture from engine. It makes texture more rich.
Yep, rich.
And appealing also. And for this, I also use some picture from Pinterest.
Ooh,
for the
okay.
armor stuff. Yes, I try not to use not too much colors for this project. And sometimes for the help, I use color in color palette.
Yeah, nice.
So this is about the patterns, and for this ropes.
Now again, a lot of these are stacked, so you have they're pretty big in the UVs, I would guess. Like they have a lot of pixels, or no?
I think it's too much because I did it optimized. It looks like.
That's good. That's big. Yep.
Yeah.
And what about the ones on the helmet? Those are the ones on the helmet?
On the helmet, it's the same.
There you go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, those are pretty big. If those are 4K textures, yeah, those are pretty big. That's good.
This ropes place it around the face, so it should be high resolution.
You did the gloves. You went all the way down to the gloves. You didn't have hands though. Did you not spend too much time on the gloves? I hope not. You're probably like, brother, I can see these.
The hands, and I made it that when I have.
She's holding. Yeah, she's holding the mask. So
yes.
You did the hands.
Yes. When I started, I was worried that I have a limit of time and I can make the hands and the mask, but I made it. For the hands, I take hands from MetaHuman.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I can show you.
Her nails are cool too. I didn't notice. Yeah, I think I kind of remember you. Like maybe the plan was to, like maybe the hand was a stretch goal or something, and then
I asked you about should I do the hands and the mask, and you said
I would
no.
have said no. I would have said no. Yeah.
Because limit of time and
hands are hard. I mean, yeah, you're doing the right thing. You're doing what you know how to do, and yeah, that's good. It's generally good advice because hands. If you're like, oh, should I do a hand? If you can avoid it, no. But it really adds to the project. Obviously, having it's great that it's in there. So I'm glad you pulled that off. And it's smart to use MetaHumans to get started.
I take MetaHuman hands and change UVs, make it bigger. I use only hands.
Okay. So hold on, because I thought you would use MetaHuman hands because of the UVs, because then you get the textures for free.
Yes. But I change the UVs, make resolution bigger.
Yeah.
And then I transfer it base color and the other.
Okay.
Yes. And also I made the changes for the nail because.
You made longer nails. Yeah, that's just nice.
Yes.
And they're separate or no? Or just topology?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's
nice. But you had to do the hands in its own substance project?
Yes, it was a different
at
project.
The end. Mm-hmm.
I can show it, but I think it's not interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's just cool to see. And what about the mask? Is that also? Oh, no, the mask is right there. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you knew you were going to do the mask the whole time. You were going to do a masked version, right? Like an alternate.
I made mask on the almost when I was finished.
Oh, okay.
When I post here, I need the mask, and I created it, and I spent I think 1 day to make it.
Oh wow! Okay.
This is the hands.
All right, there we go. You put a skin shader on there, some lighting, it'll be good.
Yes, and I use MetaHuman's texture, so
Yeah.
it works perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I
maybe. Oh, go ahead.
I try to save more time as I can.
Yeah. Some shortcuts. Yeah. I mean, that's good. That's normal. That's what people do. Yeah. Maybe we could chat a little bit about the posing, like maybe the original idea, if it's anything different than the concept. Maybe not. You obviously have a nice pose. You did a background, and then maybe how you posed it, and then could finish up with how you did your Unreal renders.
Yeah. So let me open the Unreal.
So it looks like you posed it in ZBrush using Transpose Master the old-fashioned way, nice and carefully.
Yes, I use ZBrush for pose here, and I use Transpose Master for it. So I first of all I made her in a T pose or A pose, and then I posed her here. I want to create pose like on the concept. I think it was my second iteration of post here, because the first one was more boring than this. Actually, I have it.
So you did a whole session where you posed it, and then you didn't like it, and then you did it again?
I create a pose, and I watch how it looks in the engine, and how it works with the camera.
Okay.
So this is the first one. I think this is better.
Of course, yeah.
Because
a lot going on with the
more,
hand, too.
Yeah, and she looks more alive here. I need to open the engine.
How much time did you spend on just the posing?
I think 2 days, 1 day. It wasn't like I made the pose and so I changed it.
After you saw what it looked like.
I think I spent the half of all of the time on her look depth and lighting and pose also, I can say.
Yeah. But longer than I think people might think. And then posing too can be very, because it's not a, let's say ultra dynamic pose or whatever, but still like you have to carefully move things and mask things. It could be, it could take longer than you think. I love seeing the scene where it's all set up. Look at that. Done.
I can open the different scene actually. This is the main for me.
But I like this one because you have like a photo backdrop, it's fun. You have like a forest.
Yes, I opened the first look in the engine. This was the first iteration of her pose, and I tried to find the more suitable angle, like on the concept, and I found it.
Very cool. Now, did you set up a light just for the eyes, for the eye highlight?
I can show the lights here and how I made it.
Okay.
First, I edited some skylights here.
Okay, yeah.
With the blue, cool atmosphere, and the main light, key light. I wanted to highlight the dragon. This one to light from different angles. Lights for the background, it's different. And these small lights was actually hardly to see, but this one, tiny blue highlights. I tried to fake reflection from environment, like in the woods. And also.
Ooh, nice rim light.
This one, it's hardly to see. I tried to fake sunlight.
Love that one. Love that one.
It grows in the woods, and so.
Great setup.
Actually, when I working on the presentation and the texturing, I watched TV show Shogun.
Yeah. Great
and it's about medieval Japan. And for the background, I use screenshots from this TV show.
Love it.
Yeah, this is shot from the final episode, maybe.
Nice.
So this is background, and when I applied it here on the plane, I love how it works. It works really great. It creates
the colors.
frame.
I mean, look at the colors. Yeah, I mean, it has a vertical line.
The colors, yes.
The colors are like the shoulder pad. It's very cool.
Actually, I was afraid working with green-blue environment and the lights because it's difficult color to give the emotion because green color it's tricky color. It gives you the calm emotion and also the kind of dangerous atmosphere, but it works here great, and this highlights from the sun across her eyes and make some action line, an invisible line. And when I working on her pose, I also trying to make this kind of guideline for the audience, like this one and this, and also I trying to break up the symmetry with the pose, so that's why she angle of her head and the body and the rotation also.
That's great to hear all the thought that went into it.
I think it make the picture more artistic.
Yeah, more like a portrait, classical. And it has that feeling. It has a feeling of a classical portrait, like someone like a professional photographer went somewhere and took it of her. It's cool.
I didn't use one shot on the serial. I tried of the TV show. I tried to use a lot and experimented with it. So this is one of my experimentation.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Actually, I have more, but I didn't save it.
Yeah.
It will be funny to show. And also this one, I tried to use something with firelight background, and I used it before. Like,
look how dark the show gets, though, huh? Isn't that crazy?
I used these screenshots like a reference for the light, and also like a background.
Yeah, see that.
So it works perfectly. Also, I can open the different. I first created this level with warm light, but I can't find the right background for her. For my experimentation, I created new levels to change the lights and the background. So here with the firelights, and for the portraits, this one I used this one.
Lots of cameras.
Yes.
Ah, yes. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay,
Nice.
This one.
There it is.
When I post her, I tried to find the right angle of her camera, and this was the first shot.
You can really see a big difference. I mean, it looks more like a CG, kind of like toy. Look at the difference, and so much more cinematic, and like again, more like a photographer. I think just the color and value of the lights is really cool to see the difference lighting makes.
She doesn't have the final texture also, and lashes and brows.
Okay, the lashes make a big difference too. Yeah.
Yes, when I saw it, I think it would be my preview shot for the project, and I like this camera shape, but it didn't fit for the final version. So it's kind of iteration of this shot also.
Yeah, very cool to see. Yeah, and then really small changes like a mounting. You know, obviously, tip of the iceberg. There's so much work that went into to get here, but just seeing the difference between the top and the bottom, I feel like it's really, really strong, and it's just lots of little things.
Yeah, I actually was hard to post it on the camera, like she looks through the camera on the audience.
Yeah. So you always had her, kind of looks like she's looking at us now, but maybe not. And then you rendered it with path tracing.
Yes, use movie render for it.
Yeah, movie render queue. And then how big are you saving it out? And how long did the renders take per image, would you say?
5 hours maybe for one shot.
5 hours? What you said?
Yeah, I guess.
Wow.
Maybe 2. Maybe I just...
Still, that's pretty epic there. So you just cranked it up.
I wanted to make detailed.
It worked. Wow. I mean, that's a straight up offline render. I mean, path tracing pretty much is offline rendering, but yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe it was less. I tried to compare with Arnold, but Arnold make one picture for 2 days.
Yeah, Arnold's slower for sure.
Yeah, Unreal Engine works really faster.
Yeah, I mean, it came out great, and you took the class, and you don't have like a large portfolio now, but just looking at the final result and now talking to you, it just seems like there's a lot of expertise there. So yeah, I mean, you're doing great, and you're doing using all these tools, and hear the thought, very meticulous, very detailed, and yeah, it's like you're making stuff, and not only that looks a certain way, but the way you're making it is like someone who's a senior artist, so I just think you crushed it.
Thank you. I want to say that your feedback and feedback from Jared, it's also give make a lot of impact of this project and the lessons of the class. I think this project allows me to be an artist.
Yeah, cool.
And it works great.
Yeah, I mean, really happy the outcome, and also the to hear you say that just makes me feel like I mean, it was a lot of work, obviously, but I'd like to think you had fun. You picked something that gave you a lot of freedom, and if you're not prepared for it, and again, that's why my general advice is like, hey, careful now. This could be bad, right? But I think you took it and ran with it. Like, you took a concept that you liked, and it gave you enough creative freedom that you have to create some stuff. And yeah, again, I mean, just the outcome speaks for itself. And now it's much more of a collaboration, that you got to do some design and costume stuff, and the colors, curating the portrait, the pose, the age of the girl. So much freedom, room for you to kind of flex your muscles that you've obviously been just accruing over time. And maybe this was like an outlet to pour it all into it. So I think it's just, yeah, it's really, really great to see. Glad the opportunity lined up. A couple questions just I like to end on, just in case, and so we can share with other people doing stuff. First one is just like, was there a main thing, when you think back on this project now, was there a singular, or the largest lesson, let's say, that you're going to take with you, that sticks with you after this, that you feel like you gained on this one, that you'll be feeling the effects of on your future projects?
To make a lot of experimentation and iteration. This is the main thing when you create a personal project, especially.
Yeah.
I guess this is the most important part. And work faster, I think. When you saw on one of the lessons, do not overthinking.
Yeah.
I think this is the main point when you create something.
No, I think that's great. And to that, I would say, for the class environment, we put a deadline, because it can be helpful to have a deadline. It can be a slippery slope if you don't. Some people can you end up not finishing a project. It's kind of a discipline in itself. But I will say, with personal projects, that is really a time for you to work and get something right, quote unquote, so that you don't, because sometimes in productions you have to sacrifice something to be finished on time. But yeah, with a personal project, I would hate for that to be the case. I don't see any evidence of this here. I think it worked as intended, that it gave you some drive to I'll figure out how to make a hand really quick, things like that. That's fine. But I wouldn't want to limit quality, just for a message out there. I think it's finding a balance between taking so long you just drift off and go, this is too much, or being too hard on yourself, So anyways, just general advice for anyone listening. If you're doing personal projects, I think setting a cushy deadline, but a deadline, or a soft deadline, just to give yourself something to point at, right? You need something to spur on, but don't stop. You want to go as high quality as you can. You don't want to sell yourself short.
I think its project looks like it is because I have limit of time, and I focused on this project and trying to make it better and faster, and that's why I have a lot of iteration and experimentation.
On what matters too, I think and seeing your pose and everything. Yeah, you did it very smartly, the way you did it. Anything surprise you when you think back on the project? Was there a main thing you didn't expect about the whole process, or anything like that?
I want to say that the class helps me to fill my gaps.
Okay, good.
What's important. And which I was surprised how powerful instrument like Micropoly.
Yeah, okay,
It was
good.
surprise for me.
Especially for your character. I mean, I think you had to use that. Honestly, I bet I could use it on characters for other reasons, but this one, yeah, I think it was good for you to look into a solution because of the amount. I mean, in this frame, the amount of duplicate parts is a lot, and then it afforded you that ability to swap to the low poly, that you can make a separate one. That's probably a big time saver, and it let you get that quality you wanted. I think that's a lesson too. Micropoly, every project.
I now I use it everywhere.
Really?
If I have repetitive parts,
Yeah.
even two, I use Micropoly
Oh wow.
because it saved me time on the next part when I will create low poly maybe.
Yeah. Cool.
So
All right. If you had to do it all over again, is there anything you would do differently?
I'm really happy how it looks now.
Yeah.
But maybe I changed the details of these ornaments because it's too close to the face. It looks fine, but it might be better. And the ropes. This
Oh yeah, the ropes.
these yellow ropes I really hated. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
remember you weren't happy with it, but I think you artfully avoided it in any close-ups, and I don't think anyone notices.
Yeah, maybe because the dragon and the face and the hands with the mask also takes a lot of attention,
Oh
and
yeah,
this looks like a background.
yeah, it is
It's
more of a background thing. Yeah.
not interesting part of her. I love the composition of this because when you saw on picture, you literally saw on your face, but then you can switch on the dragon, and with these small pieces, it's like guidelines guide you to the hands, and then back on her armor, and on again on the face.
Yeah.
And I think this is the reason why its work might be stronger and looks interesting and like artistic.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head there. That the models are well done, the textures are well done, and everything. But that's kind of my main takeaway now after speaking with you, because it's something that it's like intuitive when you look at the image. You're like, this seems so pro, so experienced, right? But honestly, I think the way that you've balanced the details and the colors and the lights of everything, I do think that's kind of the main X factor for this. In different hands, there's just a lot of things going on, and I think it's easy to overlook how that could go like awry. That could be a problem. And having an image that's easy and appealing to look at when you have a lot going on is difficult, and it comes down to a lot of the balancing. So it was cool to see your color schemes, but then the way you're making the lighting, not too much contrast. You have to balance all this stuff. I think you have an intuitive sense for it, or at least you're thoughtful about it. And yeah, I think just that fact alone, that you have that ability, I think is gonna be what elevates all of your work, from here on out, because that is something, like, as you say, it's the artistic side of it, and you have to be able to jump back into Painter. And while you're doing ZBrush, you're conscious of like areas of rest or where things are too detailed, and saying like, well, let's not have, pinching wrinkles here because whatever. Like there's a overall balancing act that you have to do so that you can make something that the first impression is easy to understand and appealing to look at. And then as your eyes move around, you're like, wow, everything holds up. But it's a little bit lower contrast. It's a little bit, anyways, not to go on and on, but I really do think that might be your superpower. I mean, I think it'll just make every project you do, thinking of it like that, like an artist, right? And trying to balance that stuff will
Yes.
will lift it up.
Yes, I tried to balance the big shapes of her armor and with the smaller pieces, and that make the contrast of the whole project also.
Yeah, you can definitely see that. Okay, here's one I like to ask people too. Is there any piece of advice you would give your earlier self?
I already said that it's about not overthinking. Make it faster to move it to render software. It's maybe it might be Unreal Engine or other, but it should be placed in Unreal Engine as faster as you can, as soon as you can, and iterate. It's the whole point. But also, I use it a lot, but I think it's also need to say that the post make the character more interesting than the T-pose.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I didn't make character in T-pose, so for personal project for that reason, because it's look bored. In general, it's do not overthinking, iterate, and see the result in the engine as soon as possible.
Definitely. Yep. Definitely co-sign that. Anyone that's not doing that should definitely do it. And it's more fun too. It's a good way to not overthink. I sometimes I go too fast, but I think that's better than stalling out and wasting time. You know, get there and then go, and then make it better and better. And at least you have all your parts up. Yeah. So I definitely agree with that. Well, cool. Well, thank you very much, for your time and sharing. I loved hearing more about the behind the scenes and seeing this stuff. And I'm sure it's going to help other people and inspire them, because it is a great project and it's just cool to see what can be achieved. So yeah, thank you.
Then thank you too, and for the invitation. And I was surprised when you text me. I thought, wow, rock star of 3D.
No.
Call me, yes.
You're the rock star, dude. You're the rock star. This is awesome.
No. Maybe one day.
Yeah, keep going. Do you already have your next project? Are you already working on your next personal project?
Yes, I have two projects. One of these it will be in Unreal. It's too big. It's a full character, and
Nice.
she has a lot of asymmetry elements.
Okay, cool.
And also, I wanted to make her detail like as a
Yeah.
samurai project.
Yeah.
And the second one, it's a stylized girl.
Okay, cool.
Just past, yeah.
Great. Looking forward to seeing them. Yeah, great. Well, so I'm going to put a link, obviously, like always, in the description. If you guys want to take a look at this in full res, please do. You can obviously follow Anna there too and see her projects that are coming out. And yeah, and thank you again for your time, Anna. And thank you for everyone listening. That's it for this one. Peace out.
Thank you.